Hi, I'm Will. I'm one of the chef de cuisines at 5 and 10. I'm here to show you how to prepare your meal kits this week. You can order them online at our website, 5and10.com, through our to-go section and pick them up at the restaurant. This week in the meal kits, you will receive a Caesar salad made with Little Jim lettuces from Woodland Gardens, butternut squash with Calabrian chilies and pine nuts, a piece of cornbread with honey butter and fennel pollen, your choice of a whole roasted Cornish hen with leek bread pudding and salsa verde, a pork chop with potatoes au gratin and sauce Robert, or a classic Bolognese with pappardelle pasta. Every meal kit will also include a chocolate nemesis with vanilla ice cream, candied dark chocolate, and cherry syrup for dessert. This is our cast iron cornbread. It's made from Dayspring Farms cornmeal, a really great little farm out in Winder. Really great people. We have cooked them in really cute little cast iron dishes. So they'll be just like a really nice crispy bottom and fluffy top. It's served with honey butter that has been sprinkled with fennel pollen. So we've got our oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Not going to want to warm that one. We're just going to put it in the oven and just let it warm up for about 3 minutes. This is the butternut squash. We've scored it a little bit to get the seasoning down in there and make it cook a little bit more evenly. It's already cooked through, so we're really just warming it and putting a little color on the top. This is a mixture of toasted pine nuts, Calabrian chilies, and some champagne vinegar that we'll use to dress it after it comes out of the oven. Oven is at 350 degrees. We're just going to roast it for about 20 minutes or until we just see the top of this start to brown. In our Bolognese meal kits, we have 2 portions of house-made pappardelle pasta, the Bolognese ragu with a little bit of chicken stock to help with the cooking process. Wrapped up in here is some garlic bread made from Independence Independence baguette, and some crumbled Parmesan for garnish. I've got a pot of heavily salted water on at a rolling boil. Remove the pasta from the bag. I've got the oven set at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just going to take our garlic bread, which we've already rubbed butter for you. A little bit comes off. You can use a knife. Just redistribute it a little bit. So we'll put our garlic bread in the oven and let that toast while we're cooking everything else. The pasta is only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes to cook through. If you like it a little softer, maybe add a minute. If you like it kind of crunchy, you can take a minute off, but I wouldn't really suggest it. So, in a pan over medium heat. Ooh, yeah, already hot. Get that out. I'm just going to turn the heat to low. Just with the back of our spoon, break it up a little bit. Don't want it to get too dry, but it's okay. We can adjust with some of the pasta water. When we go to drop our pasta in, try to drop the noodles just 1 or 2 at a time. Give it a little stir. Don't want to boil it too hard. While we're doing this, I'm just breaking up the Bolognese a little bit more. I'll let it go another 20 or 30 seconds. Our pan a little shake. Now I'm cutting the heat down really low now that we have the sauce nice and hot. Then pull our pasta off the burner, cut the heat, and just very gently, you can drain it in a colander, but I like having a little bit of pasta water. I think the salt is good for everything, and it also gives you a little bit more leeway when you're mixing the pasta into the sauce, so you're adding a little bit of water back to it. Now for the fun part, I'm just gonna give it a little gentle toss. Our Bolognese, don't worry if some of the sauce is still on the bottom of the pan. It's all right. And we're gonna want to serve this immediately. Take our pasta, lift it out, place it in the bowl. Pan over, scrape all our sauce. Spin it over. Then we'll take it to the table and sprinkle as much Parmesan as we want over it. I like a lot. In our Caesar salad box, we have these beautiful lettuces from Woodland Gardens. They're called Little Gems. They're pretty much just baby romaine, and a little bit sweeter than a full-grown varietal. There's 2 heads for you, cut in half. And grab just a little bit of salt. Just a pinch. Have our Caesar salad dressing, this little 2-cup container. Onto our lettuce in our mixing bowl. And then just going to gently toss it. We don't want to break up the lettuces. Just want to make sure that things are nice and evenly coated. So I'm kind of just folding it over on itself. So we're pretty well coated. Just going to arrange these on our plate. Move our mixing bowl. Take my gloves off. I'm just gonna sprinkle it with our Parmesan cheese. Got some tiny little crispy pieces of bacon. I'm going to sprinkle over the top, all around. And we also have some garlic croutons made from independent sourdough. I'm just going to place these around the plate. Do this a little bit ahead of time, not too far ahead because we don't want the lettuce to wilt. And we'll take this to the table. All right, and opening up the box for our nemesis. We have this dark chocolate crumble, some cherry syrup, and a piece of nemesis that has been dusted in cocoa powder. I'm just going to very gently pick this up and put it on the plate. Open this up. And just kind of get it out there. Just going to make a nice little bed for our ice cream to sit on. This is some of our house-made vanilla ice cream. It's really, really delicious. Got an ice cream scoop because I have one, and a bath of warm water. And make it just easier to scoop. Put that right there. Drizzle it with our cherry syrup. That's it.